Hello and welcome. You're watching Market Today. I'm Sakshi Batra, and here I share with you all the updates of the stock markets, how the markets have traded in today's trading session, what was the closing action like, especially where were the gains and losses seen, and what can you expect for tomorrow's trading session as well. The triggers the markets will be following. All of that in the upcoming 3 to 4 minutes. So stay tuned with me. First up, let us see how the markets have closed today. Well, after a choppy session throughout the session, we have seen a lower close for the Sensex and the Nifty in today's trading session. In fact, it has been the market mood soured after the global markets turned negative, of course, following the kind of statements that have been pouring in from Ukraine, Russia, and the developments right there, the rising crude oil prices yet again, and the Fed comments on the continuous rate hikes as well, and the hopes or anticipation of 50 basis points rate hike coming up in May policy, which has added to the fragile investor sentiment in today's trading session across the globe as well, and that kept the market mood in check today. The banks have bled the most, whereas the media stocks shown bright in today's trading session. Nifty Bank fell over 1%. The pharma index, in fact, supported with over 1% gains. It bounced off the 100 DMA mark as well. Dr. Reddy's, Aurobindo Pharma, those were the stocks in the pharma space that were seen gaining over 4% each as well. The Nifty overall has declined for the second day in a row and managed to close just above 17,200 mark. So that has been a positive. Among sectors, it was the IT, the oil and gas sector, the metals and pharma that rose in trade today, whereas it was the banks and the financial services that were down in trade. The broader markets, mid and small cap, they managed to end higher or marginally higher above the flat line as well. The mood of the markets definitely, keep kept in check following the crude oil prices that have now spiked back again, $120 a barrel. Looking at the kind of disruption in trade, the fears and concerns around disruption of trade due to the Russia-Ukraine war crisis, and the number of cases of COVID now rising in China and other places as well. At close, we did see Sensex was down almost 90 odd points. It ended at 57,595. Almost it was off the day's low as well, but still down about 100 odd points. The Nifty was down marginally 223 odd points, or 0.13% lower at 17,222 in today's trading session. About 1,426 shares advanced in trade today, whereas when you talked about the declining shares, about 1,880 shares declined in trade. About 100 shares, however, remained unchanged at the closing action as well. When we talk of the specific stocks and the action right there, you did see Dr. Reddy's Laboratories, Coal India, Hindalco, Ultratech Cement, and even Tech Mahindra, which were among the top Nifty gainers today. On the losing side, you had Kotak Mahindra Bank, Titan, HDFC Bank, ICICI Bank, and HDFC as the major losers on the index as well. Among other sectors, we did see IT and oil and gas and metals definitely rising and providing some kind of a support to the markets. Coming to some specific news flows, the FPO of Ruchi Soya opened in trade today, and we did see about an 8 to 9 odd percent of a subscription on day one. This is Ruchi Soya that has been led by Patanjali Ayurved of Baba Ramdev, and this launched a 4,300 crore rupees FPO follow-on public offer in today's trading session, keeping the price band at 615 to 650 rupees per equity share. But this was the first day of bidding, and the maximum participation came in from the retail investors side, which participated and subscribed about 17% of the issue quota for them available for them. The non-institutional investors portion got subscribed 3%. QIBs are yet to subscribe to this issue as well. On the other hand, we did see Paytm reversing its downward trend today. The stock rose about 13 odd percent, and that was the kind of reversal that we saw on Paytm, or the parent firm 197 Communications that is listed on the stock markets. It jumped 13% after a free fall seen in the last few trading sessions after a huge surge. This is still a 72% discount to the issue price, but still there was a reversal of sorts, giving some kind of a relief rally to all the investors of Paytm at this point in time. Of course, this comes after the clarification that Paytm gave to all the stock exchanges about the fundamentals still remaining robust as far as the company's earnings and balance sheet is concerned. Now, this is the biggest gain for Paytm in the last 4 months that we have seen, and this comes after on the back of higher volumes that we've been seeing for Paytm as well. In the past month, the stock has actually wiped off more than 24% of investors' wealth as well. But definitely, today's day was definitely a positive for the Paytm investors as well. Well, this is as far as the stock market update is concerned. I'll keep you updated with everything that's buzzing on the D Street. And for that, you need to subscribe to our YouTube channel and stick with us via all our social media platforms as well. Thanks a lot for tuning in. For now.